going live. Look,
Right.
now it says you're live. Look.
Oh,
See?
yeah, we're live.
Now we're live.
Now we're live.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. We're late as well. It's just so, it's a bit cozy.
To be fair, it's nice and warm.
Yeah. With these, look, you've got to give me a bit of space.
Yeah.
Do we have to refresh? I don't know. Just try. We've just started. So hello, everyone. Hi. Oh, goodness. Hi, Rafaela. Hi, Nina.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Chris.
Angela.
Now I can say it instead of typing it.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Look at that go. Hi.
Yes, we're warm and safe.
Yeah,
it's nice and warm.
I'm very warm at the moment. I'm wearing my winter dress as well, which is quite warm anyway. And Dirk is wearing his lumberjack shirt. Oh my goodness.
Molly,
yes,
can you see me now?
Molly, thank
Great.
you. Yes, this is the reading shawl. It's so nice and soft and warm to wear it. So yeah. So we have really we're not very well prepared. We've been talking all day about what we're going to say, and we haven't made a list. So this could potentially be disastrous, and it can potentially be a long one. So get your cup of tea.
I think it might be a long one. I'm having your biscuits as well.
So what did the title say again?
So the title says basically that every one of you or everyone live can ask me anything they want.
Oh yeah, true. Oh yes, I'm off the hook. Thank goodness for that. Shall we start with that? Because we have a lot to talk about as well. We also want to say things, update on the notebook. We want to let you know what's going to happen next week. You might have on the channel, you might have already seen it. So try and spot it. Then also we are going to be talking about who won the £10 vouchers. Remember, for the reviews. So Dirk, you had a random thing.
I prepared everything. So basically I've got 10 names and I've programmed the emails. You got your codes, and that will be sent out tomorrow at 8:00 UK time.
Right. So that will happen. We'll announce them here, and then you will get it tomorrow. But before that, yes, it's very snuggly, Nina. Very nice and warm here. Certainly on this side.
Hello, Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Someone asks.
Oh, he's seen a question already. Is there a question?
Yeah,
Where is
there
it?
is a question. Deborah, what have you previous done for a career?
That's an interesting question.
That's an interesting question. Well, I have been a business owner in Belgium for 15 years. So I ran a catering business for 15 years in my hometown, and we met each other there. And basically, we then lived together for some time.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
And then when I sold the business, we moved out, and that's why I'm now talking to you guys.
We moved out of Belgium. That's
we
what
moved out of Belgium. So it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you do before Ophelia Talks?
Yeah.
I worked some time as a consultant for a marketing company.
Yeah.
So I advised them a little bit on marketing, a little bit on social media,
when we arrived here. You did that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was more business to business events. So we organized business events in the UK with one expo a year, and that was the second largest one in the UK. So
and then because I had already started the YouTube channel while he was doing that. And I was always saying, he was always saying to me, oh, Anya, you need to do more of this. You need to do more. And I'm like, I haven't got the time. I'm doing what I can. And then my reply would have been, you know how to do this. You do this for other people. Why don't you do this for me? Right. Yeah. And then the epidemic was there, COVID was there, everything shut down. There was no business meetings happening anymore. And then I said, now you can do it for me.
whilst I worked there, I bought already the domain name for
Yes.
this
He had
website
already.
in like 3 years beforehand. So this was inevitably one of the things I wanted to do, but of course,
He had
life
already.
goes this
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
and you carry on with what you're doing, and but then the pandemic hit, and in 2020,
And then he
and we
thought,
said, well,
we
they
might
couldn't pay me anymore, so
Yeah.
I thought, why not do it? And
ourselves. Yeah.
and that's where we are today.
And so it came in really handy that we already had the domain name,
Yes,
because he didn't
yes,
want to,
yes,
you
yes,
know,
yes,
he didn't
yes,
want
yes.
anybody else to snap it up.
No,
basically.
because we had the .com, and the .com is actually premium domain name, so it's sometimes hard to get, or you got to pay a lot of money for it. So we were very lucky with that.
Helle, this is the next question, I think.
Why did you move to the UK? Oh, that's a very easy question, and a good one as well, because it's not so straightforward. People move to the UK; they always move to Spain or something when they where it's nice and warm.
Where we, from Belgium,
yes.
they would normally move to a warmer place.
Yeah, to Italy or Spain but UK. Oh, it's always raining there. It's not totally not.
And the food is so bad.
No,
And why do food
that's
is
not
so
true
bad?
either.
No,
So there's so much criminality. No, it's not. It's nothing happening here. So it's no. We moved. Why would we move to the UK? Anya was a teacher before in the UK, and I asked her when I sold the business, do you want to stay here, or do you want to, or do you want to move back? And I said, I'm in my hometown for like 40 years, and I want to get out. I want to see something new. And that's when we made the decision. Sold the house, sold the business, everything.
Yeah. But
we didn't even have a car anymore.
I also grew up in Belgium, and I came to the UK on an exchange program, and I stayed.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Belgium when my marriage broke up, and then I met Dirk, and then we and I was like, I'll see what happens. If he wants to move, then he'll let me know. And then I you sort of build up a life again, and then one day he says, oh, shall we move to the UK?
Because we've been here for a couple of holidays before, because Anya wanted to show where she worked and where she lived. And I said, I like it. And every time we got a week, we got only 1 week really a year.
Yeah, they didn't close anything. Yeah.
So, and that was the time. I felt more and more, and I remember we us visiting North Devon one day.
Yes.
And I thought,
when we were chased by the cow on that really long walk.
Yeah. This was really it. And then by the time we wanted to move, someone said, go and have a look in Exmouth. And I looked on the map, and it was not far away from North Devon. So
but first of all, we were looking in Wales. Thank goodness we didn't do that. But then through people I knew from before when I lived here.
Lovely people.
Lovely place. But it was so far away from everything, and it was too remote. I mean, I wouldn't mind living remote, but that was too remote.
I remember going into the tourist information center, and I asked something, and I had to ask 3 times. Pardon?
Yeah,
I couldn't understand it.
Welsh.
I said, this is just
just
a little bit too difficult for me. So we made it.
And so then because we've been all over for holidays, and then we sort of decided where maybe Wales, but then via people who I knew from before, they said, why don't you go and have a look in Exmouth, because it's on the coast, it's the sea, it's nice. And so that's why.
Since when do we live in England?
Hang on, Dirk komt u ook uit België. Dus Debbie vraagt, Dirk komt u ook uit België? Yes, we're both from Belgium. Originally, I moved over with an exchange program, and then when I met him,
funny,
he came along. Funny
little thing. Both our parents lived on the same street.
We grew up a mile. How many miles? 2 miles apart.
2 miles apart.
2 miles apart.
Never met each other.
I would have had to drive past or ride past his house every day to go to school.
Yeah.
And we never met until I had lived in the UK for more than 12 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And someone asks
Yeah.
if we when we moved, we moved in 2013.
Yeah,
So we're now
so
10 years.
10 years.
We live
This
10
year,
years in Exmouth.
yeah, this year it's been 10 years, and it's quite a thing, because now when I walk out or I do something, I think, oh, we've been here for 10 years. So that's quite,
Yeah.
yeah. Hi everyone joining. Hi everyone. Yes, thank you, Fran. The working together, it's it's a thing. It's a thing, when you're in business together, you've got your relationship together. We're always together. So yeah, it's a thing.
I go to my storage very often, so
To escape.
basically,
To escape.
I'm actually,
And then I'm like,
all, I the last weeks I've been there every single day, so for a couple of hours. So it's like I'm going to work actually. Yeah.
yeah.
So
How long have you been together? How long have we been together?
I think it's about 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years.
20 years,
that,
yeah.
Because Rachel was only like 3 years old.
Three or four, 5,
she's
yeah.
23 now. She's 20 years.
So yes,
20
so
years,
yeah. And we've been married also for just about 9 and
nearly 10 years.
Years and 10 months. So 2 more months to go for 10 years.
Hello, everyone, just joining. I've answered already a few questions. So
yeah. Oh, was it? Oh, a Lynmouth. Oh, I haven't heard from that.
the Lynmouth floods.
Have you heard about that?
Years ago. That was something years ago. And if I can remember, there was something that was in Lynmouth where they showed it, where that what exactly happened there.
Where the vernacular railways,
I think
there plaques hanging
I
up
think
or something?
so. Yeah.
We'll look it up. We'll look it up. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. Thank you.
Hi, Ingrid. Hoe gaat het in Zuid-Afrika?
Yeah. So, you've got somebody's peacock pack arrived. Yeah. Well, you can't see it because Dirk is a little bit wider. I mean, there it is. Look, there's a peacock pack and there's the blanket. So yes, we operate in a certain way here, right? So we sell. There's an information video. We sell the pack. Then we start the videos a lot later because we want to give everyone the opportunity to actually receive their pack when they decide to buy it. And then, of course, as I said in the information video, there is a time. There is a time where
I need more like that. Yeah.
There is a time where we will start with the videos, and I will not release the pattern beforehand because that's not what we do here. It's a video channel, crochet. So you need to watch the videos as well as the pattern and then, the yarn. So it's all together. We start the peacock blanket on the 12th of January, and I have lots of things planned. As you know, Emma helped out with this. She had the idea of the colors and everything, and she's come up with another thing to add to the blanket thing. So hopefully you will enjoy that as well. And that's another surprise for you there, that we have another thing that you will be able to make with the leftovers of the pack. So there we go.
Teresa asks, Dirk, what's your favorite part of the job that you do? Well, I like the packing part, the picking and the packing part. It is.
And his storage. He loves his storage.
I'll try to get as organized as possible in the storage so I can quickly do it, and the quicker I can do it, the better organized I am. So I'm organized.
But it's organized according to men's logic. Okay.
But if I would choose what I would do the best, it would be like working on the website, to be fair. Working on that website, getting it so in the search engines higher up and things like that. That's something I would like to do better, made more of. But but I don't have always the time
Yeah.
to work on it.
But also you want to do it, like you said, you want to do it better. But
Yeah.
you have learned, you have set up that whole website.
Yeah.
In those weeks when he was setting it up, he, there's so much he learns, and there's still so much he's learned. So like me, with the editing and with the filming and editing, you learn so much every time you do it.
It is a changing environment. Things change. People look at the search terms. People look at other things.
And
we
the
could
algorithms,
algorithms
change.
We could say, oh, I put so much money towards pay-per-click campaigns on Google and everything. But does that bring me targeted audience? And I very much doubt that, because if you have like search terms in the SEO bit, it might take a bit longer. But first of all, it's free. It's not gone when the money's dried up. And basically, people can actually look after these search terms, and if they change, we need to change them.
And so there's always work on the website, but also we've got all of you here.
Exactly.
We don't need to pay for adverts or advertisement.
I hardly pay any money on
so we can
adverts.
Spend that money elsewhere for you. See if we can do that.
Exactly.
So Linda is asking, where is the cat? And she's asleep there.
She's asleep, fast asleep.
She's been asleep all day. So
she sleeps a lot.
So there we go.
But it's a time of the year to do that. She's in the winter sleep.
Hi, Vanita. I do hope that you can find some sleep later.
Now you've seen me, Vanita, you might not be able to sleep.
A. McD asks, does Dirk do yoga too?
Of all the things I would do, but I don't do yoga. I'm very, very sorry.
We've tried. No. That's it.
No.
Dirk, do you crochet?
No. First of all, no time. Second of all, I don't have the patience for that.
No time.
I don't have the patience for that.
He's all fingers and thumbs.
Oh.
He cannot do it. We have tried. He did one stitch, but that took like 20 minutes, and I did it in the end because he just can't. Holding the yarn, holding the thing, and his fingers and his no.
Linda Smith says, I like your scarf. Very good, Linda. It's Jamesy Brad, Marble Chunky, MC45. We've got plenty of the MC45, so it's really nice and soft. I think if you make one for your husband, he will love it, or friends, or whatever. That makes good presents for your male family members.
It flicked up, so I'm trying to. Oh, taping, says Angel. That's something that you like doing.
Taping. Wait until we come to San Diego. We will. I'll show you what taping is. No.
Yeah, I'm not going, Linda. I don't pick her up when she's asleep. I'm just going to leave her where she is. So, what's your favorite pack that you have created? Oh, I don't know. I like them all. I think.
Yeah, I personally think, when I was like, I like that peacock blanket, because of the darker things and then the greens in between. I like that. And I do like the Greenway as well. I think we've improved over the time with these yarn packs. I think that they really look good. I personally really loved it, and the Greenway with the plays, the thing.
Going and filming.
If you go into that and then that blanket, it's lovely.
Yeah,
I really like that. Yeah.
Careful. What do you do to unwind, Dirk?
I'll just go for a walk.
And he goes for a coffee.
Yeah, that's what I do. Just to get out of the house, just to get out of the way. It's that I go walk on the seafront, take a detour, stop.
Get out of the way.
No. Get out of the house for a minute. Getting that fresh air, and then I stop by a coffee shop, of course, have a flat white or something like that, and that's my little bit of thingy. And
Deborah, no, I'm not making him a hat. Do you want a hat? Would you like one?
I'm not wearing hats, to be fair. It's got to be -50, I think, for me to be wearing a hat. I do wear a cap sometimes, like But
Where is that? Where is
no, I
that?
don't wear it very often. Taping up the parcels.
Oh, it would be lovely
Yes,
to meet
Bridget.
you, Laurie. Yes, taping parcels. He loves that. Christine, how many packs do you put together ahead of time?
That's a good question. Basically, if a new cal starts, we try to make as many as we can, and in beforehand. So it depends on what the supply at the moment is at that moment in time. Is like if we work with the Wendy yarns, then basically they pack it for us.
Yeah, but
So that's a good thing.
yeah,
They
if
pack
we
the
are,
first
yeah,
300 for
yeah.
us, kind of thing. But then we have to the rest do in ourselves.
And
The thing is,
we used to have a lot more packs pre-packed in
yeah,
advance in little piles.
but since we started
but-
selling individual yarns as well,
yeah, it's too much.
we
It
don't
takes up
have
too
the
much
space.
space.
So I now have a system that all my Starcraft colors and Wendy colors are in order. So that means when I see it, I got a list and I just know where to go. So I'll pack a pack actually in a minute or something. So
he knows.
I know
goes
exactly
really
where
quickly.
I have to go in my aisles, you know, and then I pack them. But if we start a new cal, then we have like always around the first
120, for example,
Yeah.
we have packed
yeah
ready.
we have packed up.
For bigger
Yeah.
cals, for the Greenway,
Yeah.
I think we had 240
Yeah.
straight
Yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah.
You know, so we start with a load, we prepare that in
Yeah.
advance. But for the normal packs and for all the
Yeah.
packs that we just have now,
Yeah.
you know, like for the Greenway now, there won't
But-
be any prepared, and it will be just picking them.
But one
you know?
thing, what is happening
after a
for the
while-
moment is that we take up more stock. So we put more money back into the business and build up more stock. There is a reason for that, because I think there's going to be big problems this year, getting enough yarn. What I've heard from different companies is that there are going to be problems, and it's
With
already
supply.
started. It's already
Yeah.
started. And it's not just one company. It's not just Starcraft. It's not just Wendy. It's not James C. Brett. It's all of them. It's all of them that are affected by it. So yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah.
Then
Why we do
here,
that.
are you a software engineer?
No, totally not.
No. We just, and both of us as well.
No.
You know, he's learned a lot with the website. I've learned. It's another thing that we've had to learn because it's to do
See, that's
with
the
what
thing.
we're doing.
You don't
know?
need to. I don't know any coding either. So it's kind of, you know, now you can find everything online what you need to learn. You can do everything.
And
you don't need to go to school anymore.
The
to be fair.
website we
You know?
have, you don't need to do the coding for that.
Yeah.
They give you the, you know, sort of the little things that go in it, and you put it together, and you know.
If you can write your name and you can write and you can read, yeah, and you can find everything now in the world you need to know.
But the thing is,
don't spend any money on university. It's a bloody waste of time.
But the thing is, for we, and I was brought up like that as well. We don't sort of say, I can't do that. Maybe we can't do it physically because it might be heavy, but if it's something like editing, and certainly now with Google, with YouTube, there's nothing you can't do. You can do anything. Just look it up. Just find out how to do it. You know, that's how I was brought up. If you don't know how to do it, find out and you can do it. So that's how I did it with, you know, with the YouTube videos. Somebody made mention about this as well. You know, they don't really realize how much what goes into editing the YouTube videos. And indeed, that's true. I started really simply with iMovie on my phone. Now I film it on my phone and I use Final Cut Pro, but that's because I need to do, I could have still been doing it on iMovie, but it's just not that, you know, I want to improve, I want to learn, I want to make the quality better. And doing it on Final Cut Pro gives me so many more, you know, I can put titles, I can put music, I can put all kinds of things, and there's unlimited amount to what I can put on there. And I learned that. When I changed over from Final Cut Pro, I thought, oh my goodness, you know, this first video is going to take so long to do.
No matter.
It didn't. I just looked up. Oh, what do I do now? Right,
true.
YouTube video. Find out. You know.
No matter what you do, is it in business, in a job, or whatever, the first couple of days or years or whatever, or the first videos you make, or the first things you do, are going to be terrible. But
you don't know
but to get from A to B,
yeah.
the secret sauce between that is just basically action. And the more you do it, the more you're passionate about it, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And that's the truth.
So you don't realize this, but when we started the website, we actually put it live a couple of hours before we said we did, right? So we said it was going to be live at 6 o'clock, and I think we put it live at 12 o'clock.
Mm.
And then in the afternoon, a few people actually found it and bought something, and it turned out they couldn't pay. There was something wrong. Something was not linked. So we had those 6 hours to sort things out, and we did. And do you remember? I think it was Christian Deals who tried to buy something and it didn't work, and we had to add, and we, because so in those couple of hours we managed to sort things out and look things up and find, and by the time the official launch came, we'd sorted it. So this, we're like, let's do it. We can do it. We'll find out. We'll go see how it goes, and we'll sort it.
It's
and
fun.
there
it's
goes,
always funny when I went to school as well, and when I went to university, it was like I was always the one starting the latest. But the thing was, I needed to have the pressure to perform, and that's the thing.
No, that's not for me. That's not for me.
No, I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you like the same food?
Yeah, we pretty much like that because we have these recipe boxes, and basically it makes it easy for us.
We have to have recipe boxes. We don't have time to
take away the guesswork and the thing we can't spend time on basically thinking what I'm gonna cook.
But we do both like Italian. We like pasta. We love all that. But to be honest, I like what we had tonight was more like Moroccan couscous with lamb meat and herbs, and that was lovely. So we anything that's nice and tasty, basically, we both like. Did it do crochet? No, that was a quick answer. Hello there, Di.
Hello.
Eileen, how do you fit everything in? Yeah.
Well, it is nowadays, when you do things, it used to be more labor intensive, whilst I'll try to get as organized as possible when I'm packing and doing things. I can actually in a few hours pack up 60 packs.
Yeah. And that's about that's the maximum he can do in a day,
because that's what goes in the car. That's
what fits in the car.
Otherwise I have to drive twice.
We need to be shorter because
okay.
So how do you fit everything in? At the moment we have no free evenings. We have no sitting evenings in the sofa. We did last night, but only because we said this is it. It's quite easy to just keep working, because even after 5 o'clock, we're still doing, after dinner, we go back to the computers and do something more. We know we have to put a limit on that, and we have said this before, but we are also looking forward to a holiday, so we want to make sure that everything is sorted. So there we go. So it's a little bit more there now. What inspired you to do the planner? I'm so excited. Yes, Molly, I just wanted to have an easier way.
Anya always wanted to have one, and she's talking about to me for years.
I've wanted to have an easier way.
For it,
an easier way to sort my planning and to do it, and because I bought, and then last year I ordered the wrong book, so in March I had to buy another one. It was just ridiculous. So there we go. Thank you, Linda. Thank you.
That's true, Ingrid. It's Liz, you need to refresh your browser, I think.
Exactly, Ingrid. If you love what you're doing and you're learning new things, it's great, isn't it? That's wonderful.
It's not. There's no business that got instant success. It's all in steps, small baby steps. And that's where you get somewhere. If if you go up the ladder and you have small steps, you go somewhere. But if the steps are far away from each other, you never reach the second one. So it's kind of all the way. And also, isn't it just lovely, the journey of it all? Then basically, just like, whoa, it's the journey. It's coming from A to B. We make mistakes. We're gonna make mistakes in the future. But that's the beauty of it. if we don't make mistakes, we don't learn, we don't get better.
And
So
we all know that they're there and they'll support us. But because also, this is what another thing that I just said. Yes, we're enthusiastic about what we do. We're learning, we're doing things. It's good for us. But also, we know that it's good for
yeah,
you as well. This is a very rewarding hobby. And we know how important it is to get the yarn out. I'm like, yeah, but don't worry. It's okay if you send it out tomorrow. No. I'm sending it out today, because
that's how
so
these things
yeah,
work.
that's how it
So
goes.
it's kind of
Shall
yes,
we? Yeah.
yeah.
What do you do to relax? Any hobbies? Going out for coffee.
Yeah, that's it.
And
For
a
the
bit
moment.
of walking up and down the seafront, and that's it.
And come back. Yeah.
Oh, there's someone in. We'll have to have a look. Thank you for your help and congratulations for your husband. Thank you.
Lydia. Thanks, Lydia. My husband is thinking of
a lot of men are also doing crochet indeed. Yeah. My husband is thinking of packing. Oh,
tell him it's too much shipping.
We are looking at different chunkies, so I have slowly we'll be adding.
There is a
other
Wendy
things.
Husky that's super chunky.
Yeah.
But
eats strawberry tarts. Yeah.
Yeah. There's Bridget. I'm still waiting for these two last time. Remember? I've got a good mind there.
Hibiscus tea. Thank you, Hasumati.
Geneva, Deborah from Geneva. Yes, I remember.
How many countries have you posted to?
US, UK.
Yeah, I don't think you should start naming them because there'll be lots.
Even to Romania.
Yeah, Romania, India, to Veneta, to Hawaii.
Yeah.
To all the US state, every US state.
I think so. Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico. Yes, Mexico.
So if your country is not on the list, please do get in touch because you have to set every country individually.
To Stephanie in Suriname.
Suriname, yeah. How do you get the packs out to us so quickly? Here's a quick one. He has a system and it's working. It took a little bit, but...
So basically, you've got to start somewhere. And we've got just an account with Royal Mail, but it wasn't a business account. So after 2 years, it was 2 years, wasn't it? I'm on this business account now for more than a year, just over a year, I think. So I phoned them up and I said, look, this is what we're doing. This is what I need, and you got to sort this out for me. And she phoned me back and she said, oh yeah, and she was a lady up in north of England. And she was very friendly, and we had a good laugh. She looked at the website, she liked it, and she said, "Oh, I might buy you some yarn for myself." So okay, so I got her there. So basically, then I said, "Look, I send so much parcels abroad, and they need to go a bit faster than I think." Oh well, yeah, the business account is always between 5 and 7 working days. I said, "Okay." So and they're all tracked, and you get a fixed price for them. I said, "Okay." And that's why I said that the US and Canada needed to be the same, and then Australia I couldn't do the same price, but it's only like £2 more to get the same package to Australia, but it's further.
But the way he does it,
yeah,
this is what I thought you would mention. The way he does it is in the morning, replies to emails.
In the morning, I reply to emails.
Prints off the labels.
I'll print off the labels.
So those labels, we have a special printer for that.
Yeah.
And then he prints off the orders. So he's got the orders and the labels with him. Then we have a quick lunch, and then he drives over to the storage, and then he packs them all up there. And then he goes to the post office by 5 o'clock. So, and the cutoff time for that day is 3 o'clock. So if you order before 3 o'clock on a day, it is very likely that your parcel will be gone at 5.
At 5.
Because he'll check his phone before he leaves the storage and then packs up what he needs.
If there is still one order coming in, I see that the order comes in on my emails. So I'll pack it up,
and then he comes home,
quickly print the label, and then stick it on.
And then he takes it to the post office. So that's how it goes out so quickly.
And then the good thing is they don't have to collect for me because the service center is just in the back of here. and I'll put it in the cages myself. So they are there, and I know the drivers, and they put it for me straight away on the lorry. So it never left behind.
So the so those trolleys
Yeah.
that you put it in, he
Yeah.
loads them himself or with the guy, you know, but he sees that they're actually on the truck,
Yeah.
which is such a
And you know, Dave
peace
looks
of
after
mind,
me. So
you know.
so basically, yeah.
And now with that tape, with the Ophelia Talks tape, the parcels are recognizable, you see, and they make sure that they're sent fast.
And also now I've got already priority in the sorting office.
See,
because of so many parcels. So because, and then they want me to put them always in a separate cage, so it goes straight away out. So by the day, so if you come in, you see your tracking from that I send you, you will see that it's already the day after in London. So that means it's nearly going on the plane. So I tell you, £13 for sending up to 2 kilos to the US is, and that in 5 to 7 working days, it's an amazing service for the price. Amazing.
So Dirk says, have you, Teresa says, I have seen Dirk in action and he is indeed the pack master. What's the biggest pack you've sent to a single address? Wow.
14 kilos.
And that's all yarn. 14 kilos of yarn. That's 100
and that can only be shipped by DHL.
balls.
So that's a DHL parcel.
130 or 140 balls?
130 balls.
130 balls.
And the packaging is 10%. So you've got to account that the packaging weighs 10% of the whole parcel. So that's what you...
What has been our best-selling pack?
Oh, good question, Karen. It will be, I think it still is, but if we look at time frame from the start, I think the Greenway blanket was the best selling one in a short amount of time. Just before the launch.
Yeah.
Before the launch and just after.
Yeah. But overall, the one that we've sold the most up to now.
Yeah, but it's not fair because the other ones are a year old.
I know.
But the thing is that...
Maybe the Lizzie?
No, that thing is a jam jar.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Right. How many rolls of tape do you go through in a week?
Well, there is quite a bit of mileage on the tape in one thingy, to be fair. But I would say I use about 200 rolls of tape a year, I think.
So one a day almost?
Yeah, usually one a day. Yeah, one and a half a day or something. Yeah.
Right. When are you going to pick your own new color pack? I think we're doing something for February, aren't we? Something,
yes,
a color.
I'll have to come up with an idea, but you know, it's kind of in my head.
Do you both have brothers and sisters?
I have a sister.
I'm an only child.
Oh, she's an only child.
Yeah, no such word as can't. Indeed, yeah.
Everything is possible, Laurie. Everything.
Debbie, that's a different story. You know, while there be yarn shortage problems, we'll sort that out later. Because
just quickly, before the pandemic hit, when the pandemic hit, people are more indoors, doing things indoors, and that stayed. So the world wants more yarn for handicraft, for like making all sorts of things, crochet, knitting, whatever. So, and the demand is higher than the supply can be, and that's for the moment the problem.
Right, I've lost it again. So people, if we haven't replied to your question, that's because I'm going back to see that we haven't moved, that we haven't missed anything.
If I haven't answered your question, please form it after the live in the description box, in the comments, sorry, and I will reply to it.
Oh, Tracy, that's great to know. Well, I hope you will find lots of things to do on my channel then. Jeanette, thank you. Yeah. We are going to...
Mary Jo, what's your favorite way to enjoy the holiday? Well, for me, it's just
quiet at home.
Just quiet at home for a minute, yeah.
Yeah, dedication to the world. Do you still have a day job, Dirk?
No,
No.
this is it.
Yeah. Do you have any children?
No.
No, he
Well,
doesn't. Well, I had Thomas and Rachel from my previous marriage, so yeah.
and I didn't want to make a difference between two different things, so we kept it to them.
Bridget, I haven't forgotten, she says. I haven't forgotten.
It's just
Yeah. I'm trying. Getting the packs person. Yeah, Becky. Oh, I'm getting my packs from you personally. It's so fun. How, Becky? Who's that? How can? Because there was someone who bought from Exmouth and Dirk went and delivered it to her
to the door.
To the door. So it's like, you know, it was like 2 minutes from here. So yes, you get your part.
That's true, Molly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And I couldn't believe that until I talked to the people of DHL. And I talked to them, one of their business development managers, and I said, yeah, but DHL is so expensive and things. And he said, oh, but Dirk, if you go to the US and you can send it over there, it's more money and it takes longer. That's why a lot of people look to the UK. So really? So I didn't understand that. So see, it's by talking to people you learn things.
Was Wendy or Starcraft more popular for the Greenway cow?
That's a good question. Wendy.
Yeah, it was Wendy. It was really clearly Wendy. It was, we were very surprised. Yeah.
And Wendy's coming up with 40 new colors.
Yeah.
But that's going to be only in January.
Yeah.
There is
Molly,
no other way.
We noticed that when it's a mystery pack, people do like it. So yes, that's what. Yes, so there's 15 new colors coming, but on 14 new colors, but only in January. Yes, sorry, Ingrid. Yeah, South Africa is a bad one to send to.
It is a nightmare, to be fair. It is.
Yes, we are still live. Thank you. Massive thank you for all both you do and share. Yay.
I used to be
in a lot of groups.
See, the thing is, Laurie, it's how you manage it. If you are active in it, you know, and you want to keep the people active, then that is a good group. We don't need 30,000 people in there, maybe over time, but we are not worried about that.
If you're in the
I'd
group,
rather like to have 100 people that are engaged with each other, doing things together, tell them things, help each other. That's the thing. And where we actively manage that, that's the quality. You know, we can start a group about a team and have like 30,000 people in there, and they all like lose hands and
and also we don't want to open up the group to any posting. We really want to just keep it Ophelia Talks. There's enough groups out there for all of that. Are you planning on going over to see your parents before the holidays? No, we're not. We're going away, just the two of us on holiday, and we're not doing anything. Okay. Do you visit Sidmouth very often? Depending. In the summer, we've been 2 or 3 times this year.
Yeah, now we know that Bridget lives there, so basically,
so
we might go a bit more.
All we have to figure out now is where she lives exactly. So
I know.
So we can go and have tea with her.
See, the time when I was working at that marketing company, I worked in the weekends at DPD, a courier company. And I used to drive around there, and I know exactly where she lives.
He likes Finita. He likes coffee. Wrap his Christmas present with Ophelia Talks tape. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, business with personal lives, there's no balance. I like both. Finita, I just use any. Some of my balls have no labels anymore, so I just use any.
Tracy said you both deserve a holiday. Well, the thing is, we need a holiday sometimes. It's just to bring your
Yeah.
mind to ease. And every time there's been a holiday and there's a bit of time of relaxing, we come up with new ideas.
Yeah,
And we come up with a thing that I've seen or something or read somewhere that I can use. And it's funny.
I think in a way we've decided
Yeah.
that we might, we might go away for a week at regular intervals, because that's the only way we're gonna have some relaxation, because there's always something else to do. There's always, in the evening, I'm always crocheting. Even if we are in the sofa and watching TV or watching something on Netflix, whatever, I am still crocheting. So, we are always doing that. I go to bed, I take my crochet with me for another row.
Yeah.
So, we're always doing that. And going away, yes, I'll take crochet, but it'll be different because we have to go to dinner, we have to go and you sort of and sit by the pool a little
one
bit,
of
things
these
like that.
future weeks be in the US?
Maybe they might be, yeah, because we tried when we go to Belgium, and don't get me wrong, it's lovely to see family, it's lovely to see friends. I stay with my mum and dad, Dirk stays with his sister. It's really nice, but we do not get any rest.
To be fair, I was exhausted, to be fair.
Every time we go, we come back more tired than we went, not only because of the trip, but also because, our days are like timed. We have to get up in time, go to town, do this, be back for lunch because I'm meeting someone in the afternoon, somebody else is coming in the evening, we've got to have dinner, we're going out to see this person. Then even after we've been out to see this person, we go for a drink at 11. So it's like, it's impossible. And then he has to drop me off at my mum and dad's. It's like we're dating again, and then he goes to his sister. Then I have to tell my mum and dad what's been happening, or have to, we have a conversation or whatever, you sort of want to catch up. Then he gets home to his sister and brother-in-law. They have another conversation. It's 3:00 before we get to bed, So it's just ridiculous. It's so tiring. Yeah. So somebody's saying Texas, and somebody's asking, A. McD, has Dirk chosen where he wants to go for his big 5-0? There's a big problem with that because of when it is.
Yeah. We're gonna do
there's so many things.
Trip, but it's gonna be a bit more like a business trip, to be fair, this time.
Because it's also close to your,
and it might be very important.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. When I go on holiday, I do take my crochet with me because we'll be on the plane for a while, so I can crochet. We've been to New York before where I boarded the plane with 6 balls of yarn, and I came off the plane with a shawl. So, I don't want to miss the opportunity of, we're not going to New York this time. Just to be clear, there's 5.5 hours in the plane. I do not want to waste those hours not crocheting. Come on. Who would not want to crochet for 5.5 hours?
When is it? Come to Chicago. Well, Chicago might be.
We need to. There's too many places we could possibly visit because there's so many locations where there are lots of subscribers. There's so many locations where there's lots of people who buy things. There's Christine that we should go and visit. There's Angel that we should go and visit. So we are going to try and find a criteria that we're going to say, this is where we're going. This is because. This is the reason, because we can't choose between where Chris is and where Angel is, and they're far apart. So we can't do both in one time, we think. So we've got to try and find some sort of way of deciding where we're going to go. And that will be that then, So, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Yes, he could have a royal birthday. Yeah, indeed, Jennifer, he could. He possibly will. He will. Do
you have packs with 100 balls? Yeah, we sell the 100 balls of Starcraft. You can get them. We have them.
Yeah.
So you can get them all. Build your stash, 100 balls.
Yes.
And you can make whatever you want. Just add some when you need some, when you use it up?
Eileen, they do allow crochet hooks on planes. I have taken my higher hooks in the hold, right? So I take those in the hold. I take cheap metal ones in my hand luggage, and I take a wooden one as well. So the wooden one they shouldn't take away. If they take away the metal one, I still have the wooden one, but I have always been there. I've never had a problem. I've always just but I do not put it like on top of my suitcase, and so they open it up and it's there for everyone to see. I just put it where it would be, but not on display, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just try and be a little bit sensible with it. Knitting needles are a little bit longer, so it's the crochet hook length that is okay. The knitting needle is longer, but nowadays they have those circular knitting needles, so I think those are okay as well. It's because this could be used as a weapon, and I could possibly kill someone with this.
Well, so you can with a pen.
But I can with a pencil as well, so yes, scissors. I've been using the snips because
we do, but when we come to the US, I said to Anya, we need to organize something. So
we'll
that means we need to at least go to 2 places in a week's time where we then organize something.
So those are the kitten snips that you're allowed on the plane. We sell them. So if you want to add if you want them, then add them to a next order. But yeah, so I'm going to be taking these and see how it goes. But I also take my floss, dental floss thing.
Oh, Bridget said to go on a cruise, and Jamie said I would definitely go on a cruise.
Yeah,
I would love to, but Anya, I think Anya gets seasick, so she can't stand the car barely. So
I was okay on my cruise on the Nile because it was a thing, a little one, and the Nile is quiet. But I wouldn't be able to go on an open sea at all. And also in Egypt, I was taking travel sickness things every day, all day, just to make sure I didn't feel funny. But yeah, on the plane, I have to take my travel sickness. Even sometimes, in a car, on a train, it's not easy for me. So yeah, it's
Deborah asked, Dirk, are you romantic? Well, I try to, but it's not always the thing. Why, Deborah? Do you want to date me?
Go and take him for dinner. Yeah, take him out for dinner. You'll find out.
I'm expensive for dinner.
Hey, Deborah, come on. You can come over and take him out for dinner. I've got a date waiting for me when I get to wherever it is. Yeah. Wendy's husband is taking me out for dinner. So there we go. Jeff, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. True.
Oh, yes. No. Always, Tiki, always take crochet. The minimum is, hi, Mason. How are you? I'm glad to see you here. I'm coming to see you on Tuesday evening. Remember?
Claudia will tell you on time. Don't worry.
At a minimum, you take 1 ball and 1 hook. And then at least you can do something on a train, on a plane, in a car. Take it. You always take it. Yeah. Yes, if you have to travel for a long weekend. Yes, of course. If we do organize something, we will do this a long way in advance. We'll try and work it out. We'll even try and work with, someone local to try and organize things for us. One of you guys, maybe, so
because
we'll see how it goes.
If someone knows where you go to a local yarn shop, maybe, or you go to a community center that you know, please let us know. And
if it would be possible, to rent it, to have a get together there,
or pay for the food
like
and for the rent, like they do here sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, so what else do we have to say today about the planner, the notebook?
The notebook. Yes.
So we've ordered that because they, with the proof and everything, it took much longer than I thought. So the date that we ordered was 17th of November, and then they need a certain amount of working days before it is ready. So I haven't heard from them. We have, because there was a miscalculation, we have had something from them, so we know it's all happening.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna mail them tomorrow and ask them for an update to see how far they are.
Yeah.
But of course, because the whole process took a bit longer at the beginning, the notebooks will be a bit later than we anticipated. But of course, we're going away for a week in that, so hopefully they'll arrive either before and we can still send them out, or they arrive while we're away. That's okay, because they will go to our storage.
Yeah.
So the ladies there,
Yeah, they take
it in and they put them safe.
There's
So
no
that's not a
waste.
problem. There's no problem with that. And then if that happens, then the day that we come back, we will go there and we will start, sending them
Yeah.
out. But that's the reality of the situation.
Because I'm
There's
itching
no
to
other,
send them.
yeah, there's no other, this is a, how should we say this?
See,
This is a new industry, a new area that we are going into. We don't know how it works. We don't know how long printing takes. We don't know how they operate. Just like with yarn, I thought they would have enough stocks to be able to,
the problem
cover
is
any shortages.
we don't know
But
exactly.
they don't.
We're no printers.
So,
how long
yeah.
that is going to take,
So,
and also it's something new for us, so we need to
obviously,
see
yeah,
how that
it's new.
goes.
So we'll
But
just take it as it comes.
One
this
thing
year.
is definitely for sure, it is good quality for a fair price, and
Yeah.
that's what we want.
It's a really, really
It's
lovely
really good.
book. It's 4 books in one. There's so much in there. I've kept things really simple, but I've also kept things open for you to make it into your own. And I think, the quality of, look at how shiny it is. Look at how lovely, how thick, this, it's really good quality. Because of course, when you sort of choose a printer, that's not easy either. So it was choosing from a website, choosing, sort of you get sent samples. So, again, that shows you how they operate, how well they operate, how quickly that arrives. Yeah. And, all that was really, really encouraging. And the lady I dealt with was very knowledgeable and very patient and very, but of course, yeah, she has a job as well, so it took her sometimes days to reply.
It's not
but
just the printing
goes.
company that you find online. It's kind of they are specialized in
Yes.
in publishing proper books.
So this is not a Vista print. This is not what's it, instant print
or whatever.
Because I thought I could just go to instant print and say, look, do this, but they would only have printed the front and the back. They would not have done the individual pages, you see. And this is the thing, every page is different. So that's why, of course, I had to find a proper printing company. And look at this, there's an ISBN number. So, I haven't yet, Randy, because I'm waiting to do that. So I'm going to be doing that really soon, trying out my pen, because the other day I had time and then my pen had run out of ink. So I had to fill it up and do that. And by that time, it was just, yeah. So there we go. I will be doing this very soon. I will be trying them out. But of course, yeah, the minute they arrive, if they arrive before when do we leave? The 11th in the evening? Before the 11th in the evening, we can go to the post office on the 11th in the evening. If they arrive in time, I mean, ideally they would arrive next Friday. Then we'd have the whole weekend to do it. I don't
mind if it's a night job.
But no, I don't either. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. And then they arrive when we're away and we will do them, the day we get back. But that's how it goes. There's
some people have yarn ordered as well. Now, if you ordered like 2 or 3 balls, that's going to come with the planner. But if you ordered like a yarn pack and other bits and pieces, that will be sent out this week.
Yeah,
I'm going to send it. So the reason why I'm doing that is that not to be clogged up, So
thank you,
if
Laurie.
these planners come in, that I can focus on that.
Yeah.
So that means that the yarn is out of the way, and basically I can just focus on the
so we're going to try and make sure we all organize. Here, you tell them about this.
Yeah.
We're going to be all organized as soon as the minute it comes in. Like Dirk says, if it's a night job, it's a night job. And also remember, you guys have given us a lot more work. We've got to sign them. Okay, so that's gonna That's going to take time as well. Okay. I requested for them not to be shrink wrapped. So fingers crossed they are not.
No.
Because otherwise we will have a problem. But yeah. And also I promised that I will start February time with the next one for next year, and so that we can have them printed and sent out by the 15th of November. Basically, we'll be selling them in September, and we'll be ordering them and then sending them out 15th of November, something like that. Okay, so that will be completely different.
Janet asks if there's books available, but they are. Yeah, they are now available.
Jennifer,
we had a number put in, and there are 20 books available.
Yeah, so we have some books available now, so do go and have a look. Jennifer, we do have the higher sets, but unfortunately I don't think we can choose the black with purple case she wants. Do we still have one?
I'll have a look. Email me, please.
Email Dirk, and then
So
he
I
will
know
look for if you order it, and then let him know which one you want, and then he'll try and find it for you. Okay, Jennifer? Yeah, in time for Christmas, we can't promise that. Sorry, Tracy, but you need it for 1st of January. So that's at the latest. Hopefully that's what we're going for. Okay. Yes, there are. Yeah. So we've just said, Jeanette, there are some books for sale at the moment. International orders. What do you mean? This applies to international orders? Thank you, A. Potter. Yes, I mean, obviously, this year you're just going to have to be understanding. We've learned again. This is it. If we hadn't done it, we hadn't done it, right? So we did it. We risked it. It went maybe a little bit haywire in the beginning, and now we just need to wait for it to arrive. Everything's gone. Actually, to be honest, the whole process did go quite well. There wasn't any big disasters, but yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't anticipate,
We've lost a couple of days time before we could go to print, and that's the thing. Otherwise, we would have now be sending them out.
Yeah.
So,
but those days, was it my fault? Was it their fault?
But
can't tell. You can't say.
Is a week gonna
that's
make
how it goes.
The difference?
Kathy, the peacock blanket is in stock. Yes.
I think there are still, yeah.
Thank you, Mary Jo. Thank you. We are drinking your tea and the cup. Oh, I use it all the time. Yes, Debbie. I think what we're going to do, maybe we should stay the night in the storage without them knowing.
Yeah.
I'll take the sleeping bag and the lights, and we'll just stay there.
No.
What are we going to do then? Then we'll just have to put them in the car and bring them home.
Yeah.
Patricia, we're going to a warm place, to the sun.
And we're going to have some holiday, but
what?
We need to take our filming gear with
us.
Yes!
Because me, I've been crocheting very, very much. I crocheted all day yesterday. All day from 9 o'clock in the morning till about 11 at night, because I am working on something that I want to film there, because you know what it's like. I don't want to waste an opportunity for a magnificent lookbook away from the UK. I mean, I love the UK and there's loads of lovely places there, but to be able to show you somewhere else in the world where we go, where we like to go, I should mention. Yeah. I really want to do
And what
that.
are we going to film? Spoiler alert.
The spring cal, so the cal for next year for Easter. Oh, we do a cal at the Easter time, springtime, and so I have been working on that cal, and we are going to film that in, spoiler alert, where are we going to film it?
In Africa. We go to Cape Verde for 1 week, 7 days, and we gonna have to work because we need to shoot 2 projects.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to be able to shoot the lookbook in desert-like places.
Yeah.
Yay! And another spoiler alert: we're taking the drone.
Yeah.
We're taking the drone.
Whether I'm
Right.
losing or not.
Wow. Okay. 10 people have won £10. Have we said something about this?
Oh, no, but
quickly then.
Quickly. This is the thing where your planner will be coming. You know,
Yeah.
I found these nice wrappers.
So you know how
So-
Amazon wraps books? So we found these as well. So you put the book in there and it goes like this.
And it goes like this,
And
and,
it
it
this,
goes like that,
that.
and it goes
And
like
so
this.
it will be really well protected and it can't go anywhere. So there we go.
But you see, I had to go to the post office to ask if you could send it to, but no, it's too, the thing is,
too
the
wide,
coil is
yeah.
too thick. So that's why it's a small parcel, and it's quite big as well, to be fair. But it's good protection, and yeah.
No, Karen, it will not be a mystery, Karen. I will tell you all about it in due course, of course. You know, but this is how far ahead I work. Last year, I was now making the Jewels of the Nile. So this is how it works, basically, because, you know, having the opportunity to film in an amazing place like that, I can't not do that. So I've made 2 projects, and we will be filming those there.
Yeah.
So that's part of, you know, not part of the reason why we're going, but that's part of the fact. Yeah, we will be doing a bit of filming there. But I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You're on holiday.
Yes, it's still far away from South Africa, Ingrid.
Yeah, it's only halfway.
It's only halfway.
Halfway, Ingrid. Halfway.
My sister is coming to South Africa this year. She's going
she's
this
going there.
Christmas time. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So 10 people have won £10 in a voucher from our website. So you can spend it for your next order. These people have left
A product review.
left a product review. So
Yeah.
careful for the microphone.
Come.
Men. So from now onwards, again until sometime in March, if you leave us a review, you will be able to stand a chance of, you know, winning £10. So if you buy something, go back to the product and leave us a review.
Just one thing about the reviews. There is on the website where you buy a product, there is a review tab. You can read other people's reviews and you can add your own if you want to. And that's a product review. It's all about the product you bought, that you like the colors, that you like the thing. On the other side, we got a Google My Business account where you can write a Google review. I shared that today actually on the business page, Ophelia Talks. That is more how your experience was. Was the website all right? Was the delivery all right? Was the did we manage it to get out on time? These kind of things. Because if it's good, that's fine. But if it's bad, you've got to tell us as well, because that's how we learn.
Yeah.
That's how if nobody tells us, we don't know.
Right.
So that's why that is so important.
Right.
And that's it.
So Solveig asks, does this mean you can write the trip off as a business expense? I don't think our accountant will
no, not that one.
Be happy with that.
Not that one. No.
What I might be able to write off as a business expense is like if we went into a museum to do some filming, you know, the entrance maybe, but that happened earlier as well. Can you hear that?
So anyway,
right.
We talk a bit louder.
No, don't please. Does this? Yeah, and then somebody says recommend filming on the first day. Actually, in Egypt we filmed on that last day. All of a sudden, at lunchtime, we went back after lunch. We went back. We lay down on the sunbed, and we were like really relaxed and happy and all that. And then I said to Dirk, we forgot to film the introduction to the. It was the introduction to the Jewels of the Nile. Oh my goodness. So we rushed back into the hotel room. I showered, I did my hair, I wrote it all out on big piece of paper. Do you remember the beginning? It was still light, but in the end it was dark. So yeah. No, we won't be doing that this time. We'll make sure, yeah.
Do you insure your package? Well, there is always an insurance.
There is an insurance, yeah.
We are insured by Royal Mail up to £100 if it's not get delivered.
If it hasn't been delivered, do let us know. Just send us an email. We'll sort it out.
The thing is, if it doesn't get delivered the cutoff is 30 days. So if you don't have it in 30 days, I'll replace it. No questions asked.
And
Easy for
we
you.
sort out with the thing.
Yeah, and we sort the rest out.
Right. Okay. So, and also, don't forget those planners. But we've had quite a few emails asking, "Where's my planner?" But of course, it was a pre-sale. Okay, so
we'll send them out.
We'll send them
Don't
out.
worry.
We will send them out. Okay, even if it's February.
No.
No. But you know what I mean. Right. Okay. So we have 10 names here that have been pulled out of the hat this last 3 months. And so we have Jan Corey, we have Nancy Casey, we have Carol Schaap, we have Teresa Vasquez, we have Tracy Blackwell, Liz Connor,
Joan
P. Johnson,
yep.
Randy Wood, Tracy Dagger, and Eileen Lynch. And you will get an email tomorrow with a £10 voucher that you can put towards your next purchase. And the vouchers last for a year or something.
Yeah, you can use it in a year. So it's a code you need. It's a code.
There's
it's
a
in
code
the email.
in the email.
You just copy, and when you go to your order, there is a thing. You have a voucher code. It asks, and then basically you put that in, and then will take the £10 off your purchase price.
So keep them for the next Cal that's coming up that I will be filming in about 2 weeks' time in Cape Verde. Anyway, you don't know the theme, you don't know anything else. So There we go. Now, next week I will be here for a little Christmas party. And that is the last live I will do until the new year. So traditionally we don't do lives and we don't post too many videos in the 2 last weeks of December. But I do have a video coming up next week for this in the background. Have you seen this? This is a garland. Oh, look how long it is. You were hiding it behind you. This is a garland full of gingerbread house, gingerbread biscuit, and gingerbread heart for the Christmas tree. So I do hope you will enjoy making those tree decorations. So watch out for the videos for those tree ornaments next week. So congratulations to the winners. Yes, Dirk's lovely writing. Congratulations to the winners.
You read them out without any problems. So
no, it wasn't. So yes, you will get an email tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and hopefully
with a code.
Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the questions. We have enjoyed replying to your questions. And anything to do with the website and the orders, mail him. Anything to do with patterns and projects, go to the Facebook group and post your question there. The moderators, they are here as well. They are there to help you as well. And I'm there, of course, as well. And yeah, hopefully see you in the next video.
And go to the group, be active. And the more active you'll be, the more reaction you will get.
Yeah.
Easy as that.
So I do hope you will enjoy being a part of the group, because that is a wonderful community to be in. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you.
If you got any more questions, just put them in the comments after the video has ended. If you have any other
question, Dirk will look at them even now, but also tomorrow morning probably. Yeah. And we'll see how you go. Yes, I'm looking forward to having a week in the sun. Sunscreen is already been secured in. I've brought out my bikinis again. Dirk, today his swim shorts arrived. So he's ready. Right. Shall we say bye-bye? Is that all we needed to say?
That's all we need to say.
Okay. Right. Bye, everyone. I will see you next week.
Thank you for being here.
Bye. Yes. Hang on. Lovely teddy bear in your scarf. There we go.
Oh. It's good. It's good quality yarn, though. It's really nice. It's really nice, that MC45.
Right.
Not trying to sell it to you.
Bye, everyone. Bye.